Okay, guys, how are you folks doing? Now, in the past 24 hours, folks, Oklahoma had a total of 9 earthquakes. Let me repeat that one more time. If you don't believe me, all you got to do is type in, go to Google, type in Oklahoma earthquake today, and click on it. In the past 24 hours, Oklahoma had 9 earthquakes. Another interesting thing that caught my attention today, close to the coastline north, though, of North Carolina, 2 earthquakes. North Carolina is a very unusual place to see earthquakes. Now, that's extremely east of the North American continent. Every time North Carolina experiences earthquakes, guess who's going to be getting an earthquake next? Guess. Places like Canada, New Jersey, Maine, there are quakes coming. The Craton plate is moving. Guys, we live in a very, very interesting times. Pole shift is real. During pole shift, the frequency and the vibration of the planet is no longer the same. Things are different. All you got to do, pay attention to the animals. Even the animals are acting crazy. I'm not even talking about people because it's obvious. People are, woof. I'm not even going to go there because if I really want to say what I want to say, I might get in trouble for that on this video. But you guys know where I'm going with this. Things are changing. We have to get accustomed to our new reality. Earthquakes are coming in a way we have never seen before. But you know what? It's a very, very interesting time to be alive because books have talked about this time for many, many years. I'm not trying to make it in any biblical way or anything like that. You want to call it the end times. You want to put whatever slang to what's going on. But we are on the same page. This is what I'm talking about. The best way I can put it is the end of the cyclical cycle, the 3,600-year cyclical cycle. It's the end of it. And this is what comes with that. Another interesting information I want to share is that I ran into a gentleman today. He actually watched my video, which is interesting. He's a fan of my video. He's the head of emergency management services, where they help people with food, people that can't afford it. They give people food to eat, like the food bank, but it's on a huge scale. I mean, this gentleman have warehouses underneath his belt, and he also work alongside FEMA. He brought something to my attention. He said, FEMA is preparing for a huge disaster in Florida. Once again, I'm not trying to scare people. I'm making you aware. Obviously, I know it's not an earthquake because very rarely, I'm not saying we haven't had an earthquake. I've seen an earthquake in Florida, but it's so rare to see that. So I already know it's have nothing to do with seismic activity. I think the furthest we're going to get the seismic activity, the Craton plate, it stopped up there in Georgia, north, kind of like the north of Georgia. So I don't see quake coming that south of the North American continent. Not that I'm saying Florida won't get earthquake. They will in the future, but not the consistency of earthquake. So it has to do with hurricane. What was said to me today, maybe 2 hours ago, is that FEMA is preparing in a way they have never prepared before. He have never seen FEMA prepare like this. And the reason why they're doing this is because they are getting ready for a huge disaster. It has to do with the hurricane, and look at the heat we've been experiencing here in Florida. So they know something is coming. And what he's telling me is that since you have such a wide, a huge following, huge audience, he said, Nick, one of the best advice I can give you to tell people, especially in Florida, stock up on food. He said, tell them to start stacking up on food. Because that's what FEMA is doing. And medical supplies. They're stacking up on food and medical supplies in a way they have never done before. Here in Florida, because they're preparing for something to happen. I just want you guys to process this information and really know that I'm not trying to scare you. I'm here to make you aware. All right, guys? Thank you so much for always watching my video. And I've come to realize that a lot of people are really watching my videos, because every now and then I'm out and about and people are coming over to me. I'm like, I love your videos. I was like, really? I'm in the supermarket. I maybe had so far 4 or 5 people approach me in the supermarket, my daily supermarket. I'm at restaurants. People are approaching me. I was like, are you serious? A lot of people are watching this video. I didn't expect it, really didn't expect it to take off the way it did, and for the audience, for the amount of people to be watching it, that's watching it now. I didn't expect that. I was just doing it for the few people that I have to make them aware, but the magnitude of these videos and the level that they're going kind of blows my mind a little bit, because, you know, and I have to really watch what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to piss people off or trying to say something wrong that might rub them the wrong way, because what if they see me out on the streets and they want to kick my butt? I know it's funny, but come on. Is it far-fetched? No. So anyway, guys, disclaimer, I'm not here to spread fear, be an alarmist, none of that. It's to make you aware. Something is happening and something is coming. And knowing is half the battle. And that's what I'm here for. Just to let you know, if you're in Florida, stock up on food, because FEMA's stacking up, because they're getting ready for a huge disaster. Thank you guys, and have a great afternoon.